last 2 weeks, coming into work every single day in Lower Manhattan, there's been a bald guy outside in his car, listening on his headphones to music, dancing, sleeping in his car, with big signs addressed to the listeners of WFAN, owners of sports teams, and New York athletes. And every day, everybody in the building goes, that crazy guy's still here? When's that crazy guy gonna leave? Is he still sleeping in his car? How do they allow him to be here? And I said, instead of talking about him behind his back in the office, why don't I go talk to him in person? This truck behind me is shredding papers from an office building. I'm out here on Hudson Street, just in front of the CBS building. So his name is David. I've talked to him a little bit. He does not want to be interviewed on camera, but I told him that I would kind of check out his work. He seems like a pretty cool guy. He has not seemed...
He's nuts, but he's harmless.
He doesn't... I don't think he sounds nuts. You might hear him say he's nuts, but he's harmless. I haven't found him to be nuts at all. One of his signs, as you see here, say, "Dear most WFAN, on behalf of Mr. Dolan, Matt Harvey, the Mets, Mr. Kaepernick, we don't suck, you do. Jets owner Chris Johnson, you rock. Please invite me to midfield this summer. Mr. Kaepernick, police officers, many veterans in active duty, firemen and women, politicians, for a few hours of fun and empathy." So David's been promoting empathy, and here's his car. It's been taking up this parking spot and I guess the one behind it for a couple of days now. Have you had to deal with like cops?
I haven't dealt with cops?
No, and while doing this, like the last 2 weeks.
Everybody's been so freaking great to me. You walk up to anybody in New York with like a smile and say hello, they look at you and then they smile back and they talk to you. Okay? I'm telling you.
So the cops haven't tried to get you out of here?
They are the nicest. Listen.
No tickets, no fines?
Let me tell you something.
They've left you alone while you've been parked here?
They are terrific.
Cool.
They have been just great. Everybody, the shop owners, nice to me.
So are you looking to get on WFAN since you're doing it out?
No.
So you've just picked...
I'm looking...
Why have you picked this?
All I want more than anything... Well, I want a lot of things. But,
don't we all?
I want 2 hours on Howard Stern where I'm locked in a room, okay? And I can just speak my piece because I've seen a lot of things. A lot that you'd never believe, and I've been on all three sides of that fence. I've never been in a loony bin. Nuts I am, dangerous I'm not, but I'll yell and scream with the best of them.
My question is, why aren't you parked in front of Howard Stern then instead of WFAN?
This whole thing started, and I used to call the fan all the time. And I'm going to leave it there.
Gotcha.
And you are second to none, young man.
Gotcha.
Do good things, kid. Thousands upon thousands of veterans out there who are all heroes. So many of them sitting in a hospital. People come to see them twice a year, if that much. People who called in and bitched about Colin Kaepernick, 98% of them. You know what they do for the veterans? Absolutely nothing, but they want to climb on board and bitch. Colin's not the enemy. Enough is enough. Let's have fun. And besides that, everything's fine. That was brown sugar.
Legitimately, I think some good messages here from Dave.
That's who I want to meet him.
You want a secret meeting with the Jets owner, Mr. Dolan, Mayor Bloomberg, Mr. Kaepernick, Howard Stern, or Denzel?
See? And I said I wouldn't do this. But I'm not going to tell the real good stuff unless I met one of you.
Understandable.
Any politician wants office, you take a lie detector test. If you've been corrupt or plan on being corrupt or so on, I'm not every single one. And
you wouldn't have a lot of people to run.
How about this? That might not be a bad idea. Did you see my new political party idea?
Let me see. The new political party.
Believe me.
Want to party? Somebody please form American United Empathy Polygraph Takers. Pretty cool idea.
I talk to everybody like I know them 100 years. So yeah. And besides that, everything's fine.
But I think a lot of the messages that you have are very legitimate. Just it's about bringing people together.
If we all followed my advice, we'd all be skinny, rich, and good golfers.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Dave. With these signs, and he's dancing, and he's got the music in his earbuds, and people think that he's nuts. But for the most part, I've found a lot of what he is espousing to be pretty on point. To the Howard Stern crew, if you're listening right in front of the CBS building, can't miss him. David, I'm back. Another day in here. Are we doing?
How you doing, kid?
I'm doing good, bud. This is week 3.
Really?
Have you been able to talk to any of the guys at the fan? Have they come down?
I won't.
All right. What about Stern? Have we gotten connection to Stern?
I only hope one day that I do, because I'm going to blow his mind and make him laugh his ass off, and we're going to accomplish a lot of good things.
So what can Howard Stern do for you?
More than you'll ever know. I really just want 2 hours, okay, to just be able to say what I want about anything on the radio, and I promise you all of it will be positive and good, but I'm going to politely insult a lot of people to get things done.
Politely insult?
Yeah, well, I'm kidding. Don't take me the wrong way. I don't care if you take me the wrong way. And not you personally, I like you. And you think about right now, how that guy's getting pissed off and this guy cut him off. It's scary. So the truth is, I don't know what it's all about, but I believe there's something out there. I would sit down with whoever it is, Mr. Dolan, Mr. Johnson, who's a freak and a hero. It's all about people, trusting people, like the whole deal is with the police and the blacks and so on and so forth. But, okay, when you have somebody like Howard Stern or Denzel Washington that will speak out and say, you know, how he's been on many people's side for such a long time. The whole idea, kid, is empathy. Did you read the new sign on the back?
New sign. Ooh.
Okay.
The guys over at Howard's show, I think, will watch this video because I actually reached out to him and I said, hey, guy that I know that's been outside the CBS studios is interested in talking to Howard.
By the way, just so you know, giving an analogy to people, Discovery Channel, I saw a fish swimming underwater, stop, get vertical, shoot a jet stream, okay, at a fly. I'm telling you, not 20 feet in the air, but I'm telling you, it's at least up to that leaf. Boom, fly comes down. Now,
yeah, I know, amazing.
There's a fish called an anglerfish or a stonefish.
Okay.
It's in the bottom of the ocean. It looks like the ugliest rock that you've ever seen.
Yeah, I've seen that.
However, now, it grew a little antenna out of its head.
Yeah.
But hold on, we're not done. Then it grew a little worm, like a little flaggy thing. Now, the fish comes by, thinks it's a worm, and he gulps it up.
Right.
Now, how the hell did that happen? No, here's a better one. Last one I'll give you.
Okay.
But
This is less about Howard and more about National Geographic or the Animal Planet.
No, this is me believing there's something out there.
I hear you.
That's my way of showing people.
Okay.
Everybody here's been great.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Well, we're almost through 3 full weeks, and now a $1 million reward. Now, I know that Howard has a lot of money, but I think David's good for it. I mean, he's got a whole financial plan set up. He'll pay you every week, every year, for 1,000 years. Seems like a pretty foolproof plan to me. Dave, you're still out here. Still out here.
I must be blackballed everywhere.
This is 4 weeks.
I guess I've been blackballed
when
on
will
TV
the
stations and shit? Okay, why are they afraid of me? I just want to do good things.
When will the protests end? It's been it's been a month.
And they ain't never gonna end until I meet one of these guys. Okay.
Well, I give you a lot of credit for your stick-to-itiveness. You have.
At least if you get me some gas, I'd appreciate it.
4 weeks. This is week number 4.
How about this? Okay. And I'll stay here forever until I meet one of these guys. And I'm gonna get things
I give this guy credit. He is sticking to his plan.
Why are they afraid of me? I'm not dangerous. I'm just a little wacky.
He's committed to the cause. Dave is committed to the cause here.
And a lot of people think Dave should be committed, but he ain't. He's afraid of that.
Going on the 4th week here. Dave is not going quietly into the night. When does it end, Dave? When does it end? Will Howard give him an audience? Good new one. Not bad, Dave. Not bad. You doing all right? You holding up? You too, bud. Stay strong, man.
Drink cigarettes.
Yeah, okay, not everything that comes out of his mouth makes complete sense, but I think his message is a worthy one. You're talking about empathy, unity, listening to other people, helping veterans. I don't know. A lot of that makes a lot of sense. I think he just needs somebody to talk to, man. Don't we all? And remember, we're helping you get 25% off your beef jerky orders. The guys at Field Trip Snacks hooking you up. Go to their website, use the code NOMAD, 25% off. And I found my guys on the New York City ferry this week. They're so big time. They're everywhere. Also, if you enjoyed the video or you like the series, please share this on your social media accounts. It would go a long way to other people discovering what we do here. Until next time, remember, before you just dismiss somebody and say, oh, they're crazy, they're off the rocker, maybe have a conversation with them. You might be surprised at what you find. Amendo, out.